My name is Darcy, and I am the author of Knitting for Kittens, Learn to Loom Knit by Making 25 Cat Toys, and today I'm going to show you how to make a 2-peg I-cord. Now the 2-peg I-cord is a very simple toy, probably the simplest toy in my book. As you see here, it's not really great and amazing, but there's some few things you can do to make it more exciting, but cats like it because it's kind of mimics like a caterpillar or a bug, and they can bat it around and carry it in their mouth. I also sometimes will tie the ends together and then feather out the tail. But what I really like doing is using fuzzy yarn to make them because it just creates a really great texture. My cats love these toys, and they're really fast to make. And so this type of yarn is actually Go for Faux by Lion Brand. I'm not going to teach you how to make it using this yarn because this is a very difficult yarn to knit with. When you knit with faux fur yarn, you basically have to knit blind. You can't really see what you're doing. And that's fine after you've learned how to do this, but when you're learning, you need to be able to see what you're doing. So instead of that yarn, I'm using Bernat Softy Chunky, which is a really good yarn for beginners and very durable. And if you want to learn more about the types of yarn you can use for knitting cat toys, I have another video just on that topic. But let's begin. Now to knit this toy, you're just going to need a loom. I'm using a 12-peg loom, but any loom will work. You need your loom hook, you need scissors, and you need your yarn. First thing you're going to do is create a slip knot. Grab the yarn between your thumb and your index finger and then wrap it all the way around your 2 fingers. When you get it all the way around, you're going to tuck the working yarn. The working yarn is what's attached to the ball. And then tuck it so you kind of make a loop here in between your 2 fingers. Once you've done that, you can slip your fingers out. With the other hand, grab the 2 ends of the yarn and then pull on the loop, and it creates the knot. Once you got the slip knot, you're going to put it on one of the pegs and tighten it, and then just move this around so that the tail hangs in the middle, just to get it out of your way. Now we need to go ahead and cast onto this one, and we're going to do the E-wrap cast on. It's really simple. You're going to go behind peg 2, go all the way around once, and then all the way around a second time. And we're doing this counterclockwise. So now I have 2 loops on there. I'm going to take the bottom one, snag it with my hook, loop it over, and then gently kind of tug this working yarn to tighten that up. Now we've cast on, we can start doing the stitches. Okay, you're actually going to loom knit both pegs at the same time for this. So take your yarn and you're going to go counterclockwise around peg 1, all the way around back to the middle, and then go clockwise around peg 2 back to the middle. So we basically create a figure 8. Then you knit over both stitches. And once you've done that, kind of gently pull this working yarn to tighten it up. So let me show you that again. So you go around peg 1, then around peg 2, knit both stitches, and tug. So once you've learned to do that, this goes really quickly. I often find that I've made longer ones than I wanted to because I get distracted and I just keep knitting it. This is a great way of kind of learning some of the basics of loom knitting. It's also something really fun to do with kids, do in a group, because you can get them done really quick. can see I've already got a nice size one. Just do a couple more. Okay, let me show you how to do the end. All right, to finish it, you're going to take the loop from peg 2, move it over to peg 1, kind of tighten your yarn once you've done that, knit over, and then cut the yarn. I always like to give a nice long tail because I can trim it later. And then go back to your loom. You're going to bring this yarn back in front underneath the loop on the peg, and then go from the top underneath the loop and snag the yarn and pull it through. That basically creates your knot. You can slip it off now and then pull on the end to tighten it. So both of these do have a pretty good knot in them, but if you're just going to leave the toy like this, I would go ahead and put another knot in each end. And usually what I'll do is I'll start the knot on the toy itself so that you can then just kind of move it forward to where you need it to be. And if so you can get it snug up against there. I just like to create an extra knot to kind of prevent this from undoing. Then once I've done that, I'll take a little bit of crazy glue. You can go ahead and trim this off. Take your crazy glue and just coat the knot with it. This prevents the knot from coming undone and just secures the toy. Thank you for watching my video. You can find more loom knitted cat toys in my book, Knitting for Kittens, which is available on Amazon. Links are in the description. And check out my channel, Creative Animal Crafts, for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. And as always, have a joyful day.